What's going on, guys? It's Nick here, along with
Colton.
This is Two Dudes at a Table. Welcome to the Daily Sesh at the Sesh Palace.
Daily Sesh.
What is going on, everybody out there in podcast land? I hope that you guys are having a good day, a good week. I know it's probably like the start of the week or midway through the week, whenever the fuck this is uploaded. But, yeah, we're talking about something a little interesting, as always on the Sesh. We're talking about internet trends, internet memes, bullshit on the internet. And we got a guest.
The good, the bad, and the stupid.
Yeah. We got another man here at the table, another dude chilling. We got another threesome going on.
Threesome today.
Well, yeah,
There's
Colton,
a threesome with
our
the
guest,
Bears.
you lame ass. We got Rob here, chilling.
What it do, guys? How you doing?
It is, I don't know what the fuck day this is going to be uploaded, so.
It's gonna be
Whatever day. Dude, does it even matter? Because nobody's like...
There's no set
unless you
schedule.
listen to it on the day it's uploaded, it doesn't matter what day it is.
Right.
Right.
It'll be there today.
Yeah.
Sometime.
We'll
Whenever.
see.
Right.
It's the internet. It
You're
could be-
listening.
Yeah.
It's there forever.
Possibilities.
It's the internet. It's there forever.
But yeah, we're talking about internet trends, all that bullshit. A lot of stupid ones lately, ones that I've been a part of. I don't know if Colton, you were a part of one, you fucking sheep.
Ha! I
Which one
was.
that?
It was the one...
The aging
yeah, the
one.
aging one. It was like the
Oh.
aging contest.
Yeah.
It was post your first profile picture and then your newest picture.
Yeah. I'm guilty
Dude,
of that too.
I went from... You did it too?
Just earlier today.
I did it like
posted-
yesterday.
I even, like, when I made my post, I even put above it, guess I'll be a sheep with a little sheep above
I saw that post.
Oh man.
But I was like, I know of a really good picture of when I was younger compared to
Yeah.
like now, and I was like,
I never like participate in anything like that really.
right.
But this was just one where it was like, okay, hold on. I've been on Facebook since like 2009 or 10. So like about 10 years. That's a lot of difference when you're young. Like I'm 21.
Right.
So like that means I was 11. There's a big difference. So it's just crazy to see. Maybe
Yeah.
I was 12 at the time, but regardless.
Right.
I think the one I posted, I was like 11.
Dude, it's crazy
Yeah.
to think how long ago that was, man.
It's weird. It's super weird. I remember when I first made my Facebook, we had a family computer in the kitchen.
Yeah, the big old PC
Yeah.
setup.
Big old PC with a big ass monitor. There
Yeah.
weren't no thin monitors.
Oh,
Big
yeah.
ass monitor. And I always had to do it like before my parents got home from work, when I got home from school, or like late at night, because I wasn't allowed to have a Facebook at the
I
time.
wasn't
I'm
allowed
saying-
to have even a fucking MySpace.
Neither
bro.
I wasn't allowed to have MySpace,
did. I
AIM, or anything. I never had MySpace, but I had Facebook and AIM.
I had AIM. AIM was the shit.
Yeah,
Yo, I
AIM
had
was where it
AIM.
was at, bro.
Yo, you just be sitting on the bus like messaging people.
Yeah,
like,
for
"Hey,
real.
how you doing over there?
Yeah.
Yo, I had AIM all the way up until like fucking like until AOL shut the
Oh,
fuck down.
Same.
And shit.
I think I did too. I just never used it.
Mhm.
The old email, well, I'm not going to say it, but I remember the old email. I'm
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
sure
my-
I know what it was.
I
Actually,
just, like,
I remember my
converted
original
mine.
AIM. I had two.
Dude, I had the weirdest one ever.
I had my name and then I had my username. My username was McLovin.
My
Nice.
username on AIM when I was young was XJXKYBLP.
What the fuck
What?
is that?
That's so weird.
We were making one for me without my parents knowing, and I didn't know what to put as a like name. So
Right.
my brother just swiped the keyboard, and that's what came up, and that was what my username was.
Imagine
That's
trying
funny.
to remember like that's like trying to remember fucking binary code.
Dude, I don't know why. To this day, I remember it.
Right.
I remember
it. My name was Sports Bob 3000.
Sports Bob 3000.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I played 3 sports at the time, so I was like, you know, Sports Bob 3000, that sounds cool. Yeah.
Yo, I am missing. Yo.
Yo.
Hey.
Hey, I got Nick's mic back.
What happened there?
I have no idea, my friend.
You sitting there jerking off?
You gross.
Nope. I just don't know what happened.
All right. Well, hopefully I wasn't gone for too long.
Well, welcome back, Nick.
Well, we're
Welcome
5
to the
minutes
table.
in. We're 5 minutes in, so if anything, it was just a couple minutes.
Yeah, well, whatever.
We're going to keep it rolling.
Yeah, so that's one of them. One of the internet trends I think we're all guilty of. Fucking.
Yep, definitely participated in that.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
every fucking
Yeah, I
person.
did.
Yeah, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Janelle posted a funny ass one. My girlfriend's name is Janelle.
Oh, okay, word.
Just letting Rob know it for everybody out there in podcast land.
Right, dope.
So everyone doesn't feel like I'm fucking repeating myself. But yeah, she posted one that was like, fuck, I'm trying to think of what the original picture was. I forget what the original one was, but then the second one was like the devil from the old movie Legend. It was like a baby demon and then like a big ass demon with some fucking horns. And she was like, then and now. I
That's
was
so
dead.
That's
I'm
wild.
fucking dead.
Oh,
Should have
yeah.
been Ellie.
Oh, my
Dude.
God.
Should have had the devil horns for and then Ellie.
Yeah, sitting there with her fucking like eyes rolled back. The amount of different fucking things you can do with the internet nowadays, you know, like
It's
talking about
ridiculous.
then versus now, like the aging thing. Just think about internet back then. Like even if there was fucking that crazy internet, like I don't know, I was 10, so yeah, there was definitely internet.
Yeah,
but, like,
for sure.
It probably wasn't nearly as good as it is now.
No, dude, I
No.
remember dial-up.
Yeah.
I used to have,
me
my
too.
parents used to have dial-up. It's such a weird time because like nobody younger than us, other than maybe a few, they don't know what any of this shit is.
Right?
And it's like, they probably, if they're listening to this, which they shouldn't be because it's 18 and up. Actually, I guess 18-year-olds probably wouldn't know what some of this shit is
Yeah.
because that means they were born
I guarantee
in
Like
01.
that-
freshmen, you know.
Yeah, I guarantee that
Yeah.
none of them even know what fucking MSN is.
I don't know what the fuck MSN is.
Are you
Station,
serious?
right?
I don't
MSN,
know.
it's like another fucking like search engine basically.
Oh, no, I never used it.
I heard of Firefox.
That's like Mozilla. Yeah, that's Mozilla Firefox.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's still used on like all Macs and Apple products.
The cube computers that people still run.
Yeah. For sure.
But
Dude,
yeah.
I always hated that. That shit used to give me viruses.
Yo,
Fuck that
downloading
shit.
some bad stuff then, man.
No, we never, like, I remember downloading it because I wanted to use it.
Mhm.
And then, like, I opened it and, like, all these ads would pop up all the time. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And it was,
Oh my
like,
God.
within, like, the first few seconds. And since I was young and it was on a family computer, I immediately, like, uninstalled that shit because I was like, I don't want that
Freaked
shit
out.
popping up.
Right.
Then
Like,
all of
that
a
scared the shit out of me.
Then all of a sudden you get the fucking blue screen with all the fucking codes on it.
Oh,
I hated
man.
that.
Dude, that
What
shit
What a
was
fucking
nuts.
bummer that would be.
Dude, it's the worst when you're a kid playing a game. You're like, I only have like a half an hour left before parents get home. I gotta get this done.
Right.
And then blue screen, you're like, no, dang it.
Yeah,
You
dude.
get so upset.
Ridiculous.
There's multiple times that would happen. And I would just like rip the fucking cord out. I'd be like, fuck this shit. I was like, I'm done
Nick
with
gets
it,
really
bro.
mad.
Oh yeah, I don't blame you.
Oh yeah, I get pretty fucking mad. I broke this TV remote once because like I bought this. All right, so I went to Best Buy and I was like, hey, I'll do something nice. It was after Christmas, like a couple years ago when Deadpool came out, like the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, I'm gonna buy the 4K version. We just got a 4K player and shit. And I take it home, put it in the player, and it just doesn't work. I'm like, it's brand fucking new. Like, it's not a used movie or anything. And all of a sudden, like, I realized that the player wasn't a 4K player. It's like an upscale to 4K.
I remember that.
So I take the fucking TV remote, the Vizio TV remote.
Yeah.
I just fucking threw it at the ground and it
I remember.
shattered.
I remember everybody was really pissed at you.
Pieces.
Everybody was mad.
Fucking pieces everywhere.
Dude, he broke this shit. Like,
That's-
there was no...
Damn, son.
There was no, like, oh, maybe you just can't use a couple buttons. Like,
It was like the whole, like, pad in the back fell out.
yeah.
Really?
It was
Yeah, it was like
wrecked.
one of those, like, keypads, like a QWERTY keypad.
Right.
And, yeah, it was fucked.
Damn.
And that was, like, fairly soon after you guys got that TV. Like, that TV wasn't that old at that point. So
It was
everyone
like a year or two.
No, it was.
Yeah.
It was like 6 months to a year for sure.
Whatever. It's broken. Can't do nothing
Yeah.
about it.
Alright.
This shit was just really funny.
Yeah, for fucking real.
Like, looking back at it, it's funny. But I remember at the time, like, everyone was like, "Why the fuck did he do that?" We were like, "Why did he throw the remote?"
I was fucking mad. Best Buy lied to me. My dad's like, so you fucking take it out on the remote, asshole? And I was like, I didn't think it was gonna fucking break. I tossed it on the ground.
Tossed it.
Lightly
Yeah.
floated and hit the carpet.
Lightly floated.
It was more like I threw it at the fucking ground. I threw it behind me too. Like a throwing motion, like fucking right behind me, and it just
Oh,
shattered.
damn.
Plastic
It must have just
broken.
hit just right.
Oh yeah, it probably hit the corner and just fucking.
Plus, I'm sure
Obliterated.
that shit's not high quality.
Oh no, not at all. But yeah, everybody out there in podcast land, I hope you're enjoying the sesh here at the Sesh Palace. Two dudes at a
Sesh
table.
Palace.
I know, it's just so great.
It feels
What a
good,
theory.
man.
It's warm, it's cozy,
It is.
Rob, you don't know.
I don't.
We used to do this in the garage.
and
Yo,
like 20
At
degree
night.
weather.
you had to been shivering.
Yeah, I normally was by the end of it. That was normally our sign to like go inside was when I stopped feeling my feet.
Damn.
Not only that, but our electronics stopped working.
Yeah,
Y'all should've wore
the mics
slippers.
used to cut out and shit. Like how it did today. Normally it hasn't done that in a long time, but I'm also using a new program
Right.
Yeah.
as I stutter like fuck.
But it's good that we got these headphones and a
Yeah, we're
headphone
going.
splitter so we can hear when
Oh,
people
yeah.
fucking shut off.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I hope you're all enjoying the sesh out there. This little triad version
Yeah.
of two dudes at a table. We're here with our guest
Threesome.
Rob.
Oh yeah, I'm having a good time with you fellas.
Yeah, it's
This
lit.
is some good talks.
We're gonna
Hell
get into
yeah.
a high quality tunage break pretty soon, I think.
What are we
Ooh.
jamming?
Damn.
Today we are damning.
Damn it.
Damn.
Damn.
Damn, Daniel.
Colton's dying. He's not jamming.
Today we're jamming Acid Trip. It's a vaporwave lo-fi mix by Meme Dose.
Welcome back, everybody out there in podcast land. It's your host, Nick. I'm here with Colton. I'm here with Rob.
Hey, guys.
A guest here at the table. It's been a while. Welcome back. Two dudes at the table. How we doing? How was your week? What's going on?
I had a pretty good weekend.
Yeah, what'd you do?
Weekend? Oh, yeah, I went and hung out with some family in Albany. Haven't seen them in a while. And my one cousin, he had a virtual reality headset. And that was the first time I ever used one, and it was insane.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. So, I never used one before, so I'm not used to having something right on your head and have to use your arms and stuff.
Right.
So, I put the headset on, and you go into this menu, and you're like, holy crap, this whole room just looks life-size, and it's just, you just keep looking around.
Kind of trips you out.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. And so he was like, well, all right, buddy, we're going to do a shoot-'em-up game. And I was like, all right, let's do this.
Yeah.
I was thinking to myself, I was like, yeah, I want to be like a real soldier or something, you know? So
like a Call of Duty type of thing.
Yeah. So we went to this game called Pavlov, I believe it was. And it's just like a shooter game, basically, you know, like good guys, bad guys, whatever.
Yeah.
So we join in the game, and we do a team deathmatch style.
Okay.
So you drop into the game, and you work out your load set or whatever, what guns, whatever you want. And like you pick them up with the remotes, and you can see your remotes because they're your hands.
Right.
So you know what you're reaching for and picking up. So like you pick up this gun, and like you grab it with both hands, and it's like sitting right in front of you like a real gun, and you're looking at it like, holy crap, this thing is crazy. And like you can move it around, and it
really makes you feel like you're fucking holding on to it.
Yeah, dude, like it's so real. And you start fighting with everybody, and you're like, holy crap, this is actually real right now. Like you're freaking out. You're like, oh man, I gotta get out of here.
Adrenaline starts pumping.
Yeah, dude. The hardest part is staying balanced sometimes, because you have the wanting to run in real life, so you'll take off into a wall. It's the worst feeling ever. I did it twice, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I've seen videos of people doing that shit.
Right.
Yeah, you ever see those like really advanced virtual realities where you're like on the treadmill?
Yeah, I had like
and it's
that
got you like strapped in and shit.
Yeah, that thing was crazy.
Yeah, that shit's nuts.
Dude, that is literally what I think the future of video gaming is gonna be.
Listen.
Oh, definitely.
Listen. So there's this thing, because you're talking about the future of like video gaming and shit. I think it's gonna be a lot more than that. And that's like I was telling you guys over the break about, there's something called the simulation theory. Mm-hmm. And pretty much what it is that right now we could be in a simulation. We could be in a virtual reality.
Oh, I've
like
totally thought the same thing.
We could totally be in it, and that like when you die, what if you're already in the virtual reality, you die. Next thing you know, you're taking these goggles off, and there's some guy in a store, and he's like, so, how was your experience? And you're like, what? That was an experience? And he's
then
like, yeah, you're like, how long was I gone? And he's like, oh, about an hour. And you're like, it felt like fucking 65 years.
And now you have,
and like, you know what I mean? So
and
like,
now you have all of one person's memories. So imagine the emotional trip that would have. Like, you have your own personality, your own thoughts, your own belief system, and all of a sudden you go put this headset on. You live someone's whole life to death, and you share birthdays, barbecues, fucking if they had a family, you know, like in my case, having a daughter and all that shit. Like, imagine taking those goggles off. I would instantly, like, if some crazy shit happened, I would instantly just break down and start crying.
Oh,
for real, dude, 100%.
That would be the biggest emotional trip. Like, that would probably be the most addictive drug that would be out there. Those people that get off on living other people's lives and shit.
Right.
Like, that would have a whole market.
100%.
So think about this, though. So, like, when you take off that headset and you have this whole life worth of memories,
right?
do you remember what current life you're living in when you take those headsets off?
Or
Like,
does
do you
that
have any of
virtual
those
reality
memories?
just take over and you just think that you live that person's life?
Right? Like,
That would be so
That would
odd.
fuck a lot of lives up.
right?
Dude, that would be really odd.
You
You
would
just-
see a lot of people walking into other people's homes thinking that
Maybe,
it's
dude.
their own home.
Maybe we would just, like, what if we were just smart as fuck? We were all nice to each other because we've all lived each other's lives.
But
You've lived
here's-
other lives. You've lived as other people. So,
I've
like,
lived
what if
as
every...
you.
Yeah, and
And
you-
I've lived as you in one life.
But here's the
Yeah.
thing, like, would you get to pick the person that you were living?
No, I think it's just
I have
all
no
like,
idea.
It should be random, I think, because
Yeah.
then you could be picking some fucking, like, some people that know some shit,
Right?
and
Oh,
then you
for
get some
sure.
information into the wrong hands, and
True. That's
Dude.
very true.
Think about this though. It could be
So many
multiple
things.
levels of that, you know?
yeah.
So like it couldn't just be one switch. It's like that one switch had one switch and it just et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So like there could be so many parallels, you know?
Oh, 100%.
Dude, we can totally get into fucking parallel universes right now.
Yo, for real, man.
But yeah, it's
I
just
could be
like
a
the
millionaire
same.
in one of them.
It's the same kind of shit as like time travel and shit. Whatever you do in that period of time will definitely affect the future,
Mhm.
But the only one that'll know is you.
unless it directly affects like the world.
Like the butterfly effect.
Yeah, you
Dude, the
fucking
butterfly
kill a
effect?
butterfly and it
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
kills the
I know
internet.
that. Oh, I know that.
Imagine
But
if
the
that
thing
shit
is
would've
you're the.
happened.
But the thing is you're the only one that knows.
Or
Oh,
do
like
you?
if you're the one who changed it,
Yeah, you're the only one that's gonna come back and be like,
but it's gonna
Why is
affect
this all different?
everybody's
But what if that
life.
butterfly effect
Yeah,
him
but-
not being
but-
born? Like then what?
"That's true." But
You know?
that aside,
That's too deep.
like, so say there's a butterfly effect. Say some dude goes back in time, fucks some shit up,
Right.
and now
Marty McFly.
houses look totally different.
Yeah,
Say
people
that's-
are on
you know,
hoverboards.
and then you
and
come
shit.
back. The whole world houses look different. You come back, you're gonna be like, why do all these houses look different? But you got to remember, all this changed, and since you're the only one that wasn't there for the change,
You don't think it's any
else,
different.
Everybody else is used to it. That's what's
Right.
right. You're the weird one going, why do houses look like this?
Your life is the only one that's
That's
directly
changed.
affected.
Yeah, everybody else, they don't know
Yeah.
what happened.
Now, unless it was something to where like you did time travel and everyone still felt that same effect, they were just like, yesterday I could go order Pizza Hut, but now I can make it in my microwave and it like is exactly the same.
You probably could, because Pizza Hut sucks.
Fuck you. Pizza Hut's pretty fucking good and it's kind of cheap.
Oh god, it's disgusting. The only thing I liked are those
Not the worst
cinnamon
pizza I've
rolls,
ever
things like the
had.
Those
cinnamon
are
breadsticks. I like them.
Their pizza's gotten way better.
Yeah,
It used to be shitty as fuck.
yeah. It was like a cracker with a ketchup.
Ugh.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true.
No,
They
now
have gotten
it's,
better.
it's
They're
pretty
good
bad.
on their
yeah, I'll admit
prices.
they got better.
But I'd rather go to Domino's for prices than I will for fucking
I've never
Pizza
eaten at
Hut.
Domino's.
dude.
Man,
Domino's
I can get
New York
two
style
medium pizzas.
That sounds amazing.
New
I can
York
get
style.
2 medium pizzas, 8 boneless wings, 5 or 6 cheesy breadsticks, all for like $21. That's
Bro,
not
that
bad
sounds
at all.
amazing. We gotta stop
At
this.
Domino's or
No,
Pizza Hut?
Pizza Hut. We're
Yo,
talking about Pizza Hut.
I'm
the hut
talking
of
about
pizza.
Domino's, bro.
Fuck Domino's. They have one good pizza.
All right,
I love pizza. Just
back to
saying that.
the topic.
Nice.
As we're sitting here
Back to the
arguing about
topic. I can't think
pizzas,
about nothing now. I'm
whatever
just hungry.
Nick was saying.
There's a hockey game. I'm thinking about pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I watch hockey, I like pizza.
Or football, you know.
Yeah.
Just any
football.
kind of sport. It's just like pizza and wings, you know.
For sure. For
Oh,
sure.
hell yeah.
But blue cheese, not ranch.
Colton's a
depends.
fucking ranch
Oh,
guy.
No,
What?
wait,
Get out.
wait.
Get
Not
out.
for wings.
No,
Wings or blue cheese?
he likes ranch with pizza.
Dude, that's like a
With
last
Mark's
resort,
Pizza.
like end of the world.
That's
You're
like
like,
Mark-
alright,
like
I guess
you're-
I'll use some ranch.
No.
You're
that's
from
Mark's
fucking
Pizza.
Buffalo, bro.
No,
Mark's Pizza needs ranch
Ranch
because
would be
Mark's
the
Pizza sucks.
apocalyptico.
Pretty much
Mark's-
everywhere else I don't eat it with ranch. But Mark's I have to eat with ranch because it just isn't that great.
Dude, ranch with blue cheese. You ever mix that up?
No, but that sounds like pretty good to me.
Blue
It's
cheese,
pretty damn
ranch,
good.
ranch goes on salad.
Yes.
Guys.
Ooh, but wait, what about
salad?
what about
Salad
a
is
taco
rabbit
pizza?
food.
Because that has lettuce on it, and all the other salad fixings, pretty much. You know, like
Maybe
lettuce.
like a
I only
cilantro
like
lime
taco
ranch
pizza.
on a taco, like maybe like a cilantro lime ranch on pizza, but not just
Ugh.
plain ranch.
or like a spicy ranch. You know,
Yeah,
like a
something
hot
like
buffalo
that.
ranch
But
or
I
something.
could
Okay,
I
I
couldn't
can
do
do a
just plain
spicy ranch.
Yeah.
Not buffalo ranch. Buffalo sauce to me is the most disgusting fucking thing on planet Earth, and I'm from Buffalo. I think it is just hot sauce mixed with ranch dressing.
Dude, I honestly don't know if I've ever had real buffalo wings.
It's
and I'm from
disgusting.
Buffalo.
Have you ever had buffalo wings?
I've had bomb ass wings.
Those are probably just butter and hot sauce. Butter and hot sauce, maybe a little bit of like pepper, chili powder, maybe.
Ooh.
That would be interesting. Chili powder.
I don't know, man. I might throw it off.
Pizza and wings, yeah, dude, I want that so fucking bad. I wish I was rich, you know.
Just to order pizza right now.
Yo, just call your guy up. Good sir, please fetch me your finest pizza and deliver it to so and so.
Yo, what if we were so rich that we had a fucking personal chef?
Yo.
Just be like, yo, dude, I need some pizza, and he'd whip up some artisanal shit, and just that would be
If you want to
bomb.
make the Two Dudes at a Table podcast pizza every episode for the rest of our episodes,
We're taking
I'll be
applications.
fine with that.
Yeah,
Even if you
guys
buy
can get a
some
little
like,
sponsor and special shout out.
Dude, I would totally have a pizza place sponsor us.
Oh,
We should
fuck
ask. They
yeah.
do soccer teams. Why not a podcast?
Right?
and literally all they would have to do is give us a large pizza.
Right, they could be like,
Yeah.
this podcast is sponsored by Mark's Pizzeria. You
Just be
know,
like-
something like
Just
that.
be like, no, we'd have to do some mom and pop place because
Oh, yeah,
Mark's
definitely.
is too corporate for us.
Yeah.
They would never do that. But if
It
it
would
was
be,
some
like,
mom and pop
contracted or
place that
something.
thinks this shit's funny,
I'm sure we could get like chops.
Oh,
chop,
I love that place,
chop,
man.
you could get chops. Yo, what if we got ponies to
Oh.
sponsor us?
Yo.
Oh my god,
Ponies
the
in
chicken
Middleport.
fingers that
Yo,
can
I love
always
that place.
Yo,
linger.
that place
I love
is
that place.
banging.
Them fries, though.
Them fries are bomb. They got them
Oh my
like
God.
breaded fries.
Yeah.
Them shit's good as
Dude,
hell.
you could get mozzarella sticks or pizza rolls dipped in the sauces, bro.
Hell yeah.
Like,
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Woo.
man.
I've had the
Man,
mozzarella
guys,
stick.
guys, I'm eating healthy. Stop fucking doing this to me, man. This just sucks. I want it so bad.
Yes,
And I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm gonna make some plain ass chicken, probably.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't
With
know what I'm
some
gonna do for dinner
vegetables.
because it's gonna be. I mean,
So
it's
when did
really
you,
late for dinner.
So when did you like lose your balls?
What?
He's
A
like,
long,
I'm
long
eating
time
healthy
ago."
now. I'm
Oh.
doing what Megan
Damn,
tells me.
roasted.
It was my idea.
What?
Yeah, dude, I've been wanting to get healthy for a long ass time.
You can be healthy and still eat like shit. Just eat less of that shit.
Bro, that's not true.
It's so hard to do that though, bro.
It's not. That's not true.
Just have like one meal a day.
yeah,
Yo,
dude,
that's
like,
impossible, bro.
I do it
that's
all the
what
time.
he does. I
Okay,
do.
so that
I
one
do
meal's
maybe
probably a
two.
huge meal though, right?
No.
Really?
I do one, maybe two. I try to keep it pretty small.
I literally fucking eat it like maybe one, and then I don't eat again until like
One the next day.
most of the time. Yeah. Sometimes I'll snack at night,
Yeah.
like little
I'll-
stuff.
That's my
I drink
problem.
pretty much water all day.
but yeah,
and
that's
then
my problem. I
I'll
drink
eat it like
soda.
2. I'll eat at like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then I'll eat again like at probably 10.
I drink soda
And
and
then
don't get
that's
any
it.
physical activity besides like playing
go to
the
the gym.
drums and like lifting alcohol into my mouth.
out of the fucking cupboard,
Yeah,
reaching
like
up there, grabbing it.
grab it out of the cupboard.
Yo, I guess that would be I mean, if you did that repeatedly, that's
Oh,
a pretty
dude, I'm
good,
building them triceps and biceps all day.
Hell yeah, dude.
then
Your
after
fucking
you like,
shoulders building some muscle up, so now it doesn't pop out all the time.
oh,
No, it
dude, my
probably
arm
still
still
pops
pops
out
out
all
like
the
a fucking bitch. My arm is the weakest fucking thing on planet Earth.
Yeah, that's true, dude.
Like, you know, people that's bones are made of glass? My bones are weaker, bitch.
I highly doubt that.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't want to
Gotta drink your
offend
milk.
anybody out
Calcium,
there.
son.
Bro, he doesn't even drink milk at
I don't
all.
drink
Oh,
normal
milk,
milk. I
man.
drink chocolate milk and milkshakes.
Oh, chalky milk. Yo, if anyone ever steals my chocolate milk, yo, it's over.
Oh, for real. Intense milk is the shit.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah.
100%.
We're talking
No,
about
2%.
random
Oh,
shit
yeah,
right now.
2%. 2%.
Yeah.
2. We're talking about random shit right now on the sesh, but the topic of discussion on this week's sesh, daily sesh, whatever the fuck it is nowadays, it gets posted randomly because we're so fucking retarded. Sorry.
Yeah.
For any.
I can't believe he just used the R word.
I know.
No,
I felt
no.
terrible.
I didn't wanna,
Who gives a fuck?
just
Yes,
say
like,
lame.
fucking
come
sue
on.
me. I
Like,
really
come
don't
on.
care.
You know that he
Um,
wasn't intending to be
I know,
offending
I know.
anybody.
Yeah, but it's 2019. Everyone's
And he
a
was
pussy.
talking about us. You called us. Never mind.
Okay, anyways.
Let's move on.
We're talking about internet trends, memes, whatever the hell we want to call it. I got one that was kind of like super shitty in the outcome. But I don't know if you guys heard of the Bird Box Challenge.
Yeah,
I've
I heard of
of
that.
it.
Rob's
I've
heard of
of
it.
it.
Colton's a lame ass and sits in his house and eats healthy.
True.
So you don't know what it is?
I know of it. I don't know exactly what it is. I think I do. But
Okay,
what
so
is
we'll
it?
give a little
Just
rundown.
for people who don't know.
So
Sure.
in the movie Bird Box, these people wear fucking blindfolds to cover their eyes from the bad shit that makes them kill themselves.
Yeah, I know what that is.
All right,
Mhm.
so the Bird Box Challenge is like people doing random shit with a blindfold on,
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
putting a spin on an old trick.
Some of it might be funny, but like,
But no, some of them
I
got-
guarantee people are being dumb about it.
Oh, yeah,
like
so-
getting behind their cars.
I know Rob's heard about this.
fucking-
We were talking about it a little bit on the
Mhm.
break. But this one dude or chick, I really don't know who the fuck it was, but they had a blindfold on and they were driving their car and decided to T-bone somebody
Good for them.
and fuck their days up. I don't know if anyone died.
I don't think so, but still, like, that's incredibly stupid.
But still, like, why did you even think that was a good idea?
It's the same reason that people thought eating Tide Pods
They
was a good
wanted to go
idea.
viral.
Nobody thought it was a good idea.
Nah, they were just like, yo,
I could
What'll
eat a
get
Tide
me-
Pod.
as poppin' as possible, as
Doesn't
fast
matter
as
what-
possible.
Doesn't matter what for.
Yeah, no,
Silence the cell
that's why people wanted to fucking eat Tide Pods. They had to start locking those fucking things up.
Yeah, that's ridiculous, dude. Like, come on, stop eating soap.
Yeah, like, what do you think you're gonna get out of that besides feeling like shit? Like, seriously, like,
That's repulsive.
I just don't get it. Like, does it taste good? Are they putting something in there like people that put shit in Tim Hortons coffee? Is there like secretly cocaine hidden in a Tide Pod?
Dude.
Maybe.
Questions we will never know. But yeah, they started
Crazy.
like taking Tide Pods off the shelves for a while.
Yeah, locking them in cases.
Yeah, locking them up, taking them off shelves.
It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Tide probably didn't give a fuck because they make money either way.
Right.
They made more money.
Yeah, people wanted more Tide Pods.
Yeah.
People were
So
selling out
Tide
of them
benefited
shits.
off that. And then after a while, they were like, all right, people are going to start getting really mad. Maybe we should do something.
Right.
And then they said they were going to do something, and then the whole trend went away.
yeah.
Now, I'm not trying to get dark or anything, but the real Bird Box Challenge would have been those people with those blindfolds taking them shits off and killing themselves.
Yo.
Whoa. Hey.
Y'all are just a bunch of pussies.
Yo, no.
We do not condone suicide,
No, not in the slightest.
but Jesus Christ, like, you're putting a blindfold on and driving, you might as well.
That's pretty. I mean,
You're
I
dumb
guess
enough to do that, you might as well kill yourself.
is it technically suicide? You
you're an
don't
idiot?
mean to kill yourself, but like you're an idiot and you put a blindfold on and drove into traffic. So if you die, like you still killed yourself. Like you knew there was a
world did
chance it
not
was going to
lose
happen.
A thing.
No,
The world gained a fucking less dumb individual.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's very true.
And I think I hope
that they learn their lesson.
Oh, dude.
Not to sound like a dad, because I'm not.
Yeah, I'm
but
over here
like,
fuck these people, and I'm the dad.
Like, I think it's funny, but like, it's just so stupid.
Oh my god, it's
like,
ridiculous.
Come on.
Right.
We're trying to like turn this shit around in the United States. What the fuck are you guys doing?
I saw this little video of that challenge, but it was just like this dad and his 2 kids, and they were blindfolded, and he was like, run! And then he starts running through a doorway. Him gets through, his one kid gets through, but the other one goes straight into a wall. Like, I was like, oh my god. And then that kid just drops. Oh no.
And that kid was probably like, yo, that fucking hurt.
Yeah. It probably was not a good time
It
for
was
him.
crazy.
It was a good movie, though.
Oh yeah.
I never watched it.
Fuck
Dude,
the
you
challenge, but
I really wanted to watch it, but then it blew up so much, and I was just like, now I don't want to watch it just because I feel like everywhere I look, I'm seeing it.
You're like the good hype about it is over, so
Yeah,
you're like
I was just over it. I'm like, I'm over Bird Box, and I never watched it.
Right.
I want to see it. I probably will watch it eventually, but I just gotta wait for it to like. I gotta wait to forget about it and then have it pop up and be like, oh, I never saw that.
Right.
And then I'll watch it. But like, it got way too hype, like way too quick.
We're gonna get into a high quality tunage break.
Indeed, we are.
When we come back from the break, we're gonna talk about the dumbest thing that any of us have ever done on the internet.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
What's the dumbest thing I've ever done on it? I don't even know.
Well, we'll talk about it when we come back.
Woo.
This is Two Dudes at a Table.
Let's get into it.
Adios.
Peace.
We'll be back.
are back.
What up? Welcome back.
Two dudes at a table.
Sesh Palace.
Got Rob here,
What it do?
the special guest.
Heck yeah. Thanks for having me again, guys. I'm having a good time.
Yeah, man. We were just talking over the break.
He's dying.
Well, excuse me.
Your excuse.
We were just talking over the break. I didn't realize you lived like 20 minutes away.
Yeah,
Rob drove. This was last minute. Asked him today if he wanted to be on. He drove 20 minutes to get here just to be on the podcast. So we sincerely appreciate you, my friend.
Woo!
Yeah, we'll give you a round of applause.
It's no problem.
Round of applause.
Hell yeah. That's lit.
But yeah,
Usually it's someone just hanging out, one of the usual friends, just chilling.
Yeah,
Sesh.
nice to have a real,
just
like an
ourselves.
actual guest, somebody who we don't see all the time.
Yeah, that just really enjoys the podcast, I think.
Yeah, man.
Is it lit? Is
Maybe.
it like,
What's that?
the podcast itself? Is it a good listen?
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's chill, man.
It's like
Sure.
it's just the sesh.
Yeah. It's for everyone out there in podcast land that's just trying to chill, unwind. Maybe you're at work, you're not really digging what you're doing. You kind of fucking just
Most of you.
roll with the punches. And you're just unwinding, listening to two idiots most of the time.
Yeah. Now it's 3.
Hell yeah.
Heck yeah.
So we're gonna get into, speaking of being idiots, what's something
The
dumb
dumbest
that
thing
you
you've
guys
done
have
on the
done
internet.
on the internet? Just something dumb in general. You want to start? Who do you want to start? We'll have Rob go.
Yeah, sure. I think
He's
I
the
got
guest.
something.
Yeah, go for
So,
it.
when I was a little kid, I was real into wrestling, like WWE, WWF
Hell yeah.
kind of stuff.
Hell yeah, Nick's into that shit still, bro.
Yeah. So, oh man, I had the video games. I watched the shows. I went to the live shows.
Hell
I was
yeah.
like super fan, you know. So
Same.
me and my cousins, we were all into it too, and they were in town, and we were like, "Yo, y'all want to wrestle?" Because like when we were kids, you know, you'd wrestle with your
Oh
friends or
yeah,
whatever.
dude.
So we'd do this. We decided to do this backyard brawl. So what we did, it was just no hold barred, like everything counts, and we in the yard we just tossed little weapons, you know,
Yeah.
like clipboards, a ruler. We had a couple baseball bats because I played baseball back
Yeah.
in the day.
Hell
And
yeah.
we just had the craziest things out there, and we were like, ding, 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 and we were recording it, and we just started going ham at each other, bro. There was one point, my cousin, he had a ruler in his hand, and he was going to swing at my friend, and my friend jumped up and kicked the ruler out of his hand, and you just see it go flying. And we reviewed the video, and we were like, that was awesome. So,
Dude, there were so
funny
many
as fuck.
times like that when I was a kid.
right?
I was
Hell
like
yeah.
filming myself wrestling and shit. Like,
Mhm.
yo, we used to get so in depth with that shit. Like, me and my friends, well, my one friend, he had this big ass bedroom, right?
Right.
So, like, he had a foosball table, like air hockey table, shit like that. And it was all like off in the corner. And then he had like blank fucking just an area of carpet, nice ass, like attic type of room. And we used to film each other fucking wrestling. And then, like, we'd use like pillows for chairs and shit. So, like, say someone got hit with a fucking chair, like after a while, like we'd have like fake blood or something, and we'd like wipe it across their fucking foreheads or shit.
You went all out,
Oh,
man.
dude,
Yeah, dude. His family
Wrestling.
goes nuts about that shit.
yo, well, not my family really, just my uncle and I.
Oh,
were
I'm
really
saying
into it.
like with like blood and like
Oh, yeah,
special
like,
effects
special
type shit
effects
for
type
anything
shit.
in general. I
Right.
mean, mainly Halloween, but anything in
But
general.
yo.
Like, his family's all about
I always
it.
had like masks and fucking the whole shebang, and like used to
Right.
wrestle like my stuffed animals and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Used to like have every wrestler you could fucking think of. I even filmed like wrestling with the wrestlers, and I'd have storylines and shit.
Right.
Dude, it was crazy. I'd have like
Yeah, I had
entrance
their little
music.
wrestler toys too. Those things are the shit. You
Yeah.
have the rings too.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
the little fucking like cages
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
that shit
never
was
into
crazy.
I was never into wrestling like that.
Yeah,
I
'cause
didn't
you
get
should
into
feel
wrestling until Nick like got me into
Oh,
it
yeah.
a couple like this last year or so.
I have a
Nice.
few favorites. I don't know, like originally like Sting was
Oh,
my
yeah.
originally like, because I was a big WCW fan before WWE and
Mhm.
WWF and stuff. But then, like, when I got into WWE, it was like The Rock.
Yeah,
He was
Stone
like-
Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Stone Cold.
Kane, The
Oh, Kane,
Undertaker. And I was always a big Hardy Boys fan.
Yo, Jeff Hardy.
Yeah,
Mark,
dude. They were nuts, jumping off the ladders and
Oh,
shit.
dude, they were insane.
He's still crazy.
Yeah, they're still,
yeah.
dude, they're still nuts.
I watched a Hell in a Cell match with Jeff Hardy, like 2018, and fucking the way that the match ended, he's like hanging from the top of the cage, and he drops into this fucking table, and Randy Orton fucking pins him and wins, and it was the gnarliest shit ever.
God damn.
It was crazy. That's
Alright,
some
Nick.
dumb shit.
Nick,
Yes.
what about you, son? Far? What the fuck was that?
English, sir.
English is hard, guys.
The dumbest thing I've ever done
On the internet.
on the internet was, I think, when I jumped in the snow at like -4 degree weather,
Why would you do that?
like with no
I
shirt
filmed
on.
You
it.
freaking idiot. What? You're both idiots.
I filmed it.
It was because the Bills made the playoffs.
Oh.
And he had a vlog at the time.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's a little more fair.
So he said he would do it, and they made the playoffs, so he fucking ran outside, and it was like, literally, was it 4 or -4?
It was like 4.
I think it was 4, because I literally showed it on my phone that it was 4 degrees.
Yo, I respect that. Bills
he-
fan right
he
here.
legit-
Go Buffalo.
Oh
He
yeah.
legit jumped
Oh,
in
yeah.
the snow, dude. Just shirt off, fucking
Man
full,
titties flapping.
man titties flapping in the wind.
Oh, God.
Fucking belly flop right into like probably a good foot of snow.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's a good watch.
Poor
It's still up on
Yeah,
YouTube.
it's still up on YouTube if you guys want to go watch it.
Check it out, Nick Warren Vlogs. We'll leave a link in the description. It's a good little vlog. I stopped doing them like shortly after that too. I just got over it. I was sick of filming my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably because you didn't want to jump in snow again.
Not even
No,
just that.
it
Like
just-
I did a lot of shit for that vlog. Like I shaved my beard off.
Oh, damn.
Like,
Yeah.
I went all out for that shit.
Mhm.
People used to actually look forward to those vlogs.
Yeah, people like, it wasn't the most popular one, but
No.
the people that watched it were like waiting for the video.
Mhm.
Like I watched it all the time.
I got
They were
noticed
good-
in
they were
public
good
like
vlo- yeah,
twice.
they were good vlogs.
Right.
And you
I
got
was out at
noticed
Best
twice or whatever
Buy.
you just said.
Yeah.
I was out at Best Buy and I got noticed out there by one of the workers.
In the galley, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, I love the vlogs," and I was like, "Sweet." Don't know who the fuck you
Don't know
are.
who it is, some random dude.
You're just like, I got a fucking fan.
Yeah, dude, that would probably feel good as fuck. Someone came up to us and was like, "Hey, you're Cole from Two Dudes, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I am actually."
Yo, I've talked about getting like noticed before, and it's a weird feeling. Like, my band has like fans from Italy and shit.
Yeah.
Like, we get contacted by merch recently, and it was just like, whoa, like that was crazy.
Like weird to think some random person out over in Italy
Knows who the fuck I am,
knows who he is.
but doesn't know who the fuck I am. But
Right.
like, just by the music, I guess.
He's like, "Hey, that's Nick, the drummer of Habits."
Hopefully. There's been times where I've been like sitting at the merch table and like, cause I don't wear a hat when we play, and I always wear a hat when we don't play, unless my hair is looking fresh like it has been. But fucking, I was sitting at the merch table and like this dude's just standing in front of the table, and I'm like, "Yo, what's up, man?" And he's like, "Oh, do you know anyone that could give me a shirt or a CD for Habits?" And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I probably could, cause I'm in it." And he was like, "Oh, really?" And then I took off my hat, and he was like, "Oh," and I was like, "Yeah." I was like,
Surprise.
"Yeah, dude, all you had to do is ask, bruh."
Yep, that's all you gotta do.
But yeah, Habits is pretty cool. We're going to record tomorrow.
Hell yeah,
Nice.
we're gonna do something we've never done.
Yeah, we're going to start doing it with all our special guests that are never hanging out with us. Usually they're just on the podcast. we're gonna play them the newest song at that point in time from My Band Habits. We're gonna see if it's something that they would go like, something that they would follow, maybe listen to again. But yeah, we're gonna play 6 Years Deep, the newest single from My Band Habits, via Upstate Records, via Slam Worldwide, via Hardcore Worldwide,
Via Habits.
Yeah, via Habits.
All
Hey,
right.
Joe.
Ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
The future waits for no one.
Oh, we even
So
got
we
ads.
refuse to wait for it.
Oh,
Yep.
snap.
So this is just the song.
I like that riff.
Is it just me? Or is time moving faster than it used to? Blink my eyes, blink them once more. Blink my eyes and get up, 24.
like the heavy
Only
riff.
shit, only fucking shit, I'm 24. Haven't found myself in weeks. Haven't been myself in months. Haven't seen myself in years. Haven't seen them, haven't seen them.
Ooh, I like that change up right there.
Playing this in. I could never feel. Think I'm gonna die.
Yeah, this is a headbanger for sure.
The weight of it all. Doesn't it hurt? Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Nothing left to feel! Regret and the pain, the rejoice and the gain. It is what it is, it's all the same. Regret and the pain, the rejoice and the gain. It is what it is, it's all the same. That's it.
All right.
Lit.
Damn.
So, on the spot, reaction. What do you
Overall
think?
opinion.
I like the heaviness of that.
Lit.
Like, you could really just jam
Dude,
out
it's just
to
heavy.
that. And just
Makes you want to
yeah.
hit shit.
Yeah, dude. Like, just go crazy, like mosh and shit, you know?
Mhm.
But,
I
man,
love it.
my favorite part had to have been towards the end when you kept having the time measure changes. Like,
Right.
the beat just changes. It just slows down, then it slows down, then it speeds up, and it slows down a little more. Dude, that was so nice.
Yo,
Yeah, a lot of people.
Grenzy's the guitarist in that band.
Oh,
I don't know if you
facts?
knew that. Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, Grenzy's the guitarist in that band.
Oh, you know what? I knew that. Yeah.
But
Shit.
yeah, that's like one of the first things people say is like the tempo changes and shit like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, you heard it here on Two Dudes at a Table. Someone, an outside source, well, an outside opinion of Habits.
Yeah.
We're lit.
I like
Check
it.
us out.
You want to plug them?
yeah, make sure you follow us on all social media. Rob, make sure you do this as well. We got
Absolutely.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, if you got Twitter. I know Twitter's kind of bogus, but yeah, we're on all social media. That new single's out. There's a music video. I know you didn't get to watch it here today at the table, but make sure you check that out. It's on YouTube. 6 Years Deep. If you want the link, just message me. But yeah, that was Habits. And I think we're going to get to a flick pick of the week.
Yes, sir.
Flick pick of the
Flick
week.
pick of the week.
Flick pick.
Colton,
Yeah.
you explained a little bit to our guest what flick pick of the week is.
Yeah, I know we touched on it a little bit, but just to refresh your memory, flick pick of the week is anything you watched in the last week, whether it was a TV show or a movie.
Movie, flick pick of the week.
Anything you watched within the last week that you think is worth recommending, and then just give us the title and a little bit about it. But don't, if you're gonna spoil it, say spoiler alert first to alert
don't
the
spoil
audience.
Oh man.
Just give the basic premise of whatever the show and or movie is in which you are choosing for your flick pick.
Okay. I'm gonna do a show.
All right.
Now this is one I got into probably 6-7 years ago. It's called Supernatural.
Oh, okay. That like really popular one.
Yeah,
Supernatural.
yeah. It's
Okay.
on Netflix, and it's about these two brothers, Sam and Dean Winchester, and what they are is they're hunters. So they're hunting supernatural beings. So like werewolves, vampires,
Demons.
yeah, demons, and then there's
Alright.
angels involved into it. But like all these supernatural creatures that you hear from like old stories and stuff.
That's
you know,
lit.
like Bigfoot kind of, I guess.
Yeah,
Like
I've always-
there's ghosts too.
Yeah, I've always seen like stuff on the internet about it, like clips, like bloopers and shit like that. And like, I think I've caught it a couple times at my grandmother's house because she always has some like random channel on like CW or
Yeah,
one of those like lower channels, like 2, 4, and 7 or whatever.
right.
But yeah, I've never really gotten into it.
It's really good because
Is the whole series on Netflix?
I think just about up to the 13th season, maybe 12, 13, 14. I don't know, one of those three.
How long does it last? Is it still on?
I think so.
Really?
I think they're almost in their last season, maybe.
Gotcha.
I haven't caught up in a while. But
Yeah, that show should probably just call it quits.
yeah.
Like, it's probably popular for its, like, fan base,
Mm-hmm.
but,
Yeah, they're getting a little far. They should maybe do movies instead, you know?
yeah, I'd like to see, like, one good movie. Like,
Right?
speaking of shows, The Walking Dead's doing that shit,
Yeah.
with Rick Grimes.
Really?
Yeah, he's not actually dead. They're going to do 3 individual TV movies. They're going to be about an hour and 10, an hour and 15 minutes
Really?
long. Yeah. Now, anyone out there listening to the podcast out there in podcast land probably could fact correct me or whatever, fact check me. But that's what I read. And
No
from
shit.
like good ass sources and shit.
That's pretty cool.
I just can't remember them offhand.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's a good flick pick. Supernatural. I don't know if you've seen it, Colton.
Oh yeah.
I've never
You
seen
like
it.
He
it?
showed it to me when I worked at Wet Vapes.
Oh, yeah, it was on TV.
That's
Dude,
sweet.
you walked in and you were like, "What the fuck's wrong with you? Put this shit on." And you took the remote and turned the channel.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, it's definitely probably a good watch, a good
yeah, it's
binge
pretty
watcher.
good. It's a different show. It's something that I wouldn't normally watch, I think.
Yeah, it's like
Well,
fantasy almost.
It reminds
Not
me
in
of
a
like
way.
a Buffy the Vampire Slayer type of show.
No, I'm not like that.
No?
I don't know.
It's
don't know.
it's a mythical show.
I mean, I guess the vampire aspect, yeah, but there's a lot more.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I haven't really dove into.
I'm
it
just
that
saying like the way it's like
Right.
shot and like similar age.
I mean, there's a lot of deaths and stuff. so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. What's your flick pick? Colton?
My flick pick of the week.
Yeah, you don't hang out with anybody, so there's got to be at least something.
Bitch, we hung out like twice.
Yeah.
Man, there was
Putting you
Not
on
many.
the spot.
Honestly, just
Put me
because
on the spot.
we barely even watched TV this week.
Oh,
I guess the
my
one
God.
show that we should watch, the one show that I would kind of recommend, it wasn't really my cup of tea, but Megan liked it. I think it's on Netflix. It's called either Netflix or Hulu. It's called like Back with the Ex or something like that. And it's like one of those reality type shows, but it was kind of good because the episodes were short and there was only like 10 of them maybe.
Right.
So like it went by super quick. I didn't hate it, and I definitely thought it was a good pastime. So that's for all the dudes out there that
Doesn't sound like anything
don't really
I'm gonna watch.
want to watch a show that your girlfriend wants to watch, but she might enjoy this one and you can live with it because it's not that long. That's what that recommendation is for.
I honestly can't even think right now of my flick pick, and it's really fucking bothering me. Cause like
What'd you watch?
I'm trying to think of like what I actually watched this week, and like, cause I've watched a few things. Don't get me wrong.
I watched a bunch of SVU for the most part.
pretty
Honestly,
Oh, okay.
I'm listening.
I do have a flick pick, but it's a show.
Okay.
It's on
Flick show of the
Viceland,
Ooh.
Oh.
and
We all know that station.
and it's called Kentucky Ayahuasca.
Ooh, shit.
I don't think I heard of that
Ayahuasca's
one.
nuts. I've never watched it, but I know what ayahuasca is, and I know
Alright.
what Viceland is, so I'm guessing it's really interesting.
Oh,
Right.
dude, it changes people's fucking lives.
100%.
All right, so this dude, okay, he is a former convict, former bank robber from back in the day.
Just like a badass.
Yeah, just a
Okay.
bad motherfucker.
Right.
And he has become a shaman.
Really.
And he does these ceremonies and shit that are therapeutic to people.
Go through a couple sessions.
It's like one session, like a weekend. They go a weekend and their whole lives change.
Yeah,
But-
no, I know, but like that weekend they do it a couple times.
Yeah, like they drink
So,
ayahuasca
yeah,
like
like-
the whole fucking time.
Yeah, like it's not like it's a one-time thing.
Yeah. But he when he got out of prison, he was given this 2-liter of a brownish liquid, and it said dog shampoo on it. And he found out it was ayahuasca, and the way he found that out was when he was given the 2-liter, he went into his barn, and beforehand he said to his wife, he said, I'm going to go in here, I'm going to turn the lights off, and I'm going to drink this and find out what the fuck it does. And he did it, and he came out of that barn a changed motherfucking man. Because now he's done nothing but good for people, and he just wants to heal people.
He's just trying to
Dude,
redeem
I think
himself.
it
Yeah.
he probably got the shit scared out of him.
Yeah.
Realized how small we are.
That shit.
I've seen that a lot with people, like when you see them after they've done some type of hallucinogenic, and as an adult, not as a teenager,
Right.
they all seem like there's a difference in them.
Yeah.
Like they feel like they understand a little bit more that we aren't shit.
Well, and a lot of the people on there had a lot of crazy shit happen to them.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people were blaming themselves, and they had a lot of guilt for people's deaths and stuff. So, like, this one dude, I don't know if he and his brother, yeah, they had to have been. They were both drug addicts, right? And they were really big on, like, heroin and stuff.
Oh shit.
So, after a while, though, they got clean. They went to rehab, they got good, and they were solid. Then one time, they were like, yo, let's do some motherfucking fentanyl.
Ooh.
And they do fentanyl, and this dude wakes up, but his brother never wakes up, and he's like...
That's horrible.
Here's the thing, though, is his brother told him if he ever ODs or anything, to not call the ambulance, just leave. because he doesn't want the ambulance to come and like
And then him
be
getting-
brought back and then be remembered like a scumbag and everyone hates him. and
Yeah.
shit. So he fucking told him, yo, like, you just leave, and that's what he did. And then later on, someone came up to him and was like, yo, your brother's gone. And he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's gone. He was like, I just saw him. And he's like, no, he's dead. And he lived with that for like his whole life. And then he went to this thing, and like he would sit there and drink ayahuasca and shit and have his little trip, and it would take him through these different emotions and like,
Oh yeah.
then he would
crazy.
talk to the shaman dude, the bank robber, and like he would just talk him through it and tell him like it was an accident. Like, you can't blame yourself. You guys were doing something that at the time like you two thought was okay, and it just fucking happened. It could have
Yeah.
happened to you too.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, you did what your brother told you to do, and if you saw your brother on the other side, he would tell you, like, you did what I told you to do, and if you would have done otherwise, you wouldn't be my brother.
Right.
He was just doing what he was told.
Yeah, that's
Because
crazy.
he was the younger brother.
And this is on Viceland?
Yeah.
So
it's
is
a
this
show
on
that's
YouTube
all
or
the
no?
time. Huh?
Is this on YouTube or no?
I don't know. I
I
just
know
have it on
Vice posts some
DirecTV.
stuff.
Yeah, they have some stuff.
Like I know that all the Action Bronson shit on there.
Oh, I'm sure there's fucking like clips. If
Yeah.
not,
it just seems like it'd be really interesting to.
oh, dude, it's
watch.
fantastic.
Yo,
It
another
is so
good one
awesome.
on Vice is what's it called? Bon Appetit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
that's
one's
like a.
really
It's
good.
almost like a podcast. I think,
Yeah,
isn't
it's like
it?
a
It's like a
cooking show.
Bon
weird.
Appetit?
It's such a
Cooking show.
weird setup.
Oh no, it's just like
legit.
a cooking show. And
Oh,
they have
oh.
people over.
Yeah.
What am I thinking? I'm thinking of a different thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking of.
Yeah. I think I've seen
There's one
what you're
that's like-
talking about, but I can't remember what the fuck it is.
I can't remember what it's called. It doesn't matter. But it's like a setup like a podcast. It's some comedian. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think I have seen Bon Appetit.
Yeah.
Isn't it just different chefs? Like they go.
Yeah.
It's like a cooking show, but they just happen to make.
It's kind of like cooking
infused,
on high, but they don't
edibles.
get judged or anything.
Yeah, they just make the
They
straight
just
meal.
make food and they infuse different marijuana
Yeah.
products and
Yeah.
CBD.
Hash.
And
I've seen
powder
it. I
and
believe
stuff.
I believe I've seen
Flour.
it before.
yeah, there's a lot of cool shows.
Some of the
Yeah,
food looks
Vice has a
really
lot of
good,
really cool
too.
shows.
And they do desserts too, man.
Yeah.
Yo, we should Vice hit us up. Like, what up, man?
Yeah.
Let's get a show going
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be sweet. 2 dudes at a
Bon
table on
Appetit, let's go.
on
Viceland.
Viceland. I would flip, man.
Oh,
That would be nuts.
that'd be lit.
Maybe one day.
And
Maybe
Sparky.
one
At a
day.
table. Yeah, that'd be nice. 2 dudes at a table.
All right.
At a table.
And,
Yo, I think we're gonna be wrapping up here pretty soon.
Yeah, we want to thank our guests. Rob,
Oh yeah.
thank you,
Thank
guys.
you, my
hanging
friend.
out at the table.
Thank you.
Again, we really appreciate you coming out.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for inviting me, man. Had a real good time. This was fun.
We'll definitely have to have you on again. This was fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
for sure.
good time.
I'd love
See
to
you.
be back. I'd love to be back.
We don't kill our guests. They come, they have a lot of fun in the Sesh Palace.
And then they go home.
Yeah.
Hey, if you
And
pay me
then-
more often. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
If the internet paid me at all.
Yeah, right.
Oh, dude.
One day. One day.
Yeah.
Yeah, one day. That's a goal eventually.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The internet's a marvelous thing. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
we talked about on this sesh. I hope
Kinda.
everyone out there in podcasts. Shitty internet trends on 2
Yeah.
dudes at a table. I hope that everybody out there in podcast land enjoyed this sesh.
For sure. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit that post notification bell. That way you never miss an upload. You always are notified when we upload. And when there's a new podcast up. Who knows? Maybe you could be our next guest. Let us know. Maybe we'll have Rob on again.
Maybe.
We'll see.
The stars align.
But guys, tonight it's just the 3 of us sitting at a table. Peace.
Adios.
Peace.